Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. I cannot believe it's Thanksgiving. Where did the time go? I told somebody the other day, I felt like I just said Happy New Year. And now it's the week of Thanksgiving. The time is just going very, very fast. But Thanksgiving is a wonderful time. It's a time of family and friends and a time to sort of reflect on the year, to reflect on life, and just to show gratitude and to slow down enough to be conscious enough or aware enough to notice all of the blessings, all of the great things that your family and you personally have been able to experience. And if everything wasn't great, because that's just how life is, to be grateful that you came out of it, to be grateful that you're on the other side or you're almost out. Everybody's not, in the same place. But I just wanted to encourage you that, spending time with family can be stressful. Spending time with people with whom you have history, you have a past, and times were not always great is challenging. So during Thanksgiving, use boundaries. When things begin to trigger you or feel like they're going beyond what you're capable of handling in terms of relationship, conversation, just being in the presence of certain people or of people in general, limit your time. Show up, be present, be grateful, but limit your time if that's something you have to do, because that's important. And some people really become anxious about just the idea of having to spend time with people who may be toxic, with people who, again, have done things in your past, and it's very difficult for you to be there. Love them, be there for 10 minutes or 2 hours, whatever your limit is, but create boundaries for you. Don't demand that from someone else. You do what you have to do to feel safe, to feel comfortable, and to remember your worth. Also, be mindful of what you eat and how much you eat. I actually, over the years, have become somewhat overwhelmed with the amount of food that's in the spread, because it just feels like a lot. So, we have to be very mindful of our bodies and what we put in our bodies and how much of it we put in. Certainly enjoy. I'm sort of in this space in the last couple of years, in particular for Thanksgiving, where I'll taste a little bit of everything, but not overindulge, to the point where sometimes I come home and I'm like, I'm actually a little hungry. But it's because when we overindulge, when we have too much and we don't feel well, then it's this snowball effect. So be conscious and be mindful of that for you, whatever works best for you. And I promise you'll enjoy all of the food and enjoy the time. Thanksgiving is, my husband always says, it's his favorite holiday because you don't have to buy anybody gifts and you're just really there to show your gratitude. And I agree. It is a really good time. It's also a time to reflect on those who are no longer with us, and which makes it very difficult for those who have recently lost loved ones or have lost loved ones years ago. And it's still a challenge. Like me, it's still a challenge. But I'm grateful for, my family and for those friends who've become family, and just enjoy that time together. And the last thing that I'm going to say is Black Friday is coming. And just like I say, we need to be mindful of how much we eat. We also have to be mindful of how much we spend. And I don't know about you, but these Black Friday deals ain't doing it. I just, how many air fryers do we actually need? Right? So just be mindful of that. Spend wisely. Don't go into debt trying to get everybody gifts. Do what you can. Life has changed. The economy has changed. And we have to make those adjustments in our lives so that we don't overindulge and put ourselves in a hole. All right. That is my Tuesday Truth. If you can do me a favor today and just put in the comments what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, I would love to read your comments. And I really do pray that all of you have a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday as you prepare for Christmas, which is around the corner. Just set those boundaries for other people, for the time you spend with them, for what you eat, and for what you spend. All of those boundaries are very important. All right. I love you all. Safe travels to those who will be traveling, and have a fantastic time with your family and friends. Love you. Happy Tuesday. All right. Bye.